Hello and welcome to Second Act Workshop. We This channel is dealing with reinventing ourselves in retirement, and that's where the second act comes in. But there is a literal workshop, and this is something that I did yesterday. I restored a garden bench. Got the metal parts were from an old bench that had deteriorated. I cleaned it up, repainted all the metal parts, and redid all the wood and clear red western cedar, and it is awesome looking. I've posted it on Facebook Marketplace. Already gotten some inquiries, so hopefully we can get this thing sold. But this is, part of what I do in reinventing myself. I find that my happy place is what you see right here. It's basically part of our home garage where, I've set up a workspace, and I'm seeking sawdust and serenity in my retirement. So this is one of the things I do. Today is one of those days where, and I'm gonna come back inside. Today is a day that, most of the southeast where I live is preparing for bad winter storm. Hopefully in our area it's not going to turn out to be as bad, but in living in the Atlanta area for all my life, I realize that, whatever they say on the forecast, you never really know. You never really know what to expect. So, and again, that's one of the things as far as retirement goes. You never really know what to expect. And one of the things that I found out, and again, I'm just very new at this, is for one thing, is finding the little things to do so that a day is not wasted, just where you don't get anything done, just lay around and do nothing, but at the same time not become overwhelming. And I found that it's the little things that you can chalk up each and every day that that give you that sense of, well, it wasn't a waste. You got something done today. And so that's one of the things that I say. But I tell you, I am happiest when, like what I did yesterday, I've spent hours in the in that workshop area of our home, and it was great. It was just awesome. So that is kind of my happy place at this point. But again, knowing that there's this winter storm coming, it's just kind of like anything else in life. We deal with storms all the time, and how do we get through it? You've got to find something that you're passionate about, something that still leaves you engaged and occupied, where you can use your mind. Actually, this morning, and this is something that I'm, for health reasons, certainly, but for other reasons as well, just really trying to get back into my running shape. I'd like to get up to about at least 4 times a week, but about every other day or every couple of days, I'll get a run in, and I did that this morning. Mostly because looking at the forecast, it's not going to be pleasant the next few days, and this is really the last day that it was, at least somewhat. The conditions were that could get a run in. So did that earlier today, and still working with the dog. Her treatment didn't go too well this morning. I had trouble with the IV, so I don't know. I just think I didn't do it right or something, but I'm going to try again later. see if I can, see if I can be more successful. It's just it really bothers me that I have to do it, and she's not understanding either. But we do what we have to do for our pets. One thing, dogs are one of the best examples of unconditional love. So that's why I do it. But anyway, kind of change from. Don't mean to bum everybody out on that, but yeah. So don't know what the weekend holds. Could be, we could dodge this bullet as far as the storm goes, but I don't know. It looks like we'll be dealing with something. Was just reading my emails. It looked like a lot of the local churches are already starting to postpone or cancel their services for Sunday. So we'll see. Anyway, if you're in the Southeast or any part of the mid-Atlantic states or whatever, brace yourselves, it's coming. I have a sister that lives in Nashville, and I called her yesterday. She's a widower, and I said, are you set? Are you good? You covered? And she said she was. So anyway, hope everybody stays safe, and see you on the next video.